have enough subscribers to go live. And I don't know if I have a really good signal or not where I'm at. Also, I think where I'm at, there's a lot of traffic, so you probably hear a lot of cars driving by. Uh, I am, of course, out in nature, but I'm close to like a highway, so there's a lot of cars driving by. Like I said, I don't know if anyone will be watching this. This is just a test. I'm going to test this out and then later try to save it and then figure out all the functions of YouTube, because this is my first time going live from my phone, and I want to see like how well the signal picks up. Also, I think in one of my last videos I was concerned about encountering a snake out in the wilderness, and I found one, or it found me this morning right before I started filming this. Maybe I'll make that into a YouTube short because I was not expecting it. It scared me, but also I wasn't quick enough to really get it on film. So I am, like I said, trying this out for the first time on my phone. Not sure how well the sound is working. Not sure how well the signal is working. So I'm going to just go live, test this out, see how it's working. So later, after I save it, you'll be watching it on replay, and so will I, because I want to see how well it worked. Also, I'm not really sure, like I don't know all the buttons here and how to chat and all that, so I'm just gonna let it roll, let's do it live. So also, one thing I've noticed is when people do live streams, I feel like usually they just kind of like sit there and they wait for the people in the chat to ask them questions. And you know, I feel like it's kind of important to at least have a topic when you're doing a live stream. So even if I don't have a topic right now, it is a 4th of July, so I'm dressed in my red and blue stars. Like I said, I'm out here in nature, so I'd be happy to show you around, give you an idea of what it looks like. Like I said, maybe the sound's not picking up as well because I am kind of close to a highway. So you're probably hearing more of the traffic than you are of me, but you can see I'm right here by this creek. Butterfly just flew by. But I'm also being very careful to watch where I'm going because I don't want to encounter any snakes like the one I just encountered before I started filming this. So hello to everyone. I am filming this from Washington, the state of Washington in the United States. Also, if you could do me a favor, you know, feel free to let me know where you're located at. I don't even really know like what time zone people are in. So right now it's like really early in the morning where I'm filming, but maybe for future live streams I can figure out when's the best time to go live. So hello everyone. I see now I've got some viewers, so for anyone that missed the beginning portion, I was just saying this is my first time going live on my phone because YouTube told me that I finally have enough subscribers to go live. So I'm just testing out, seeing how it's working, making sure I'm getting a good signal. I don't plan to stay on here long, but I just wanted to say hello, make sure this works, see how well the signal is, see how well the sound is. I did get a little pop-up here saying that there's a message being held for review, so I'm assuming that means somebody said something they shouldn't have said, or maybe some bad words were there. I don't really know. But hello to everyone there that's watching me live. I hope to go live again in the future. I will try to find a more quiet place where there's not all this crazy traffic noise in the background. So this is what Washington is like, the Washington forest. I'm just kind of like pulled off on the side of the road, actually. This isn't really like a designated park or anything, but when I pulled off, there was all this water here, so I'm just showing you kind of what it looks like. It's pretty neat. I'll probably be going back to my car soon. I do appreciate all the messages. I'm hello to everyone. I think the highest number I saw, it said we had 12 people here. So I feel like that's pretty good for like a first time test stream. Thanks for watching me. and I will see y'all soon.